Hi, it's Cheryl. Welcome to Homeridge Studio. Today I have 5 more patriotic ideas to share with you. So let's waste no time and get right into the video. Okay, number 1. This is a wall hanger. And here's what I use to make it. I have this scrapbook paper from Hobby Lobby. The wood piece is from the Dollar Tree. This is from Hobby Lobby, the pit berries, but Dollar Tree has those as well. And then these little pieces from the Dollar Tree. So I'm just removing the hanger, and as you can see, I used the scrapbook paper on another project. Actually, it's on a project that is further on down the line here today. And I'm just going to piece this together because obviously it's not going to fit the whole wood plank here. And I'm just taking my glue stick and I'm just going to glue it right on there. Have my brayer and I'm pressing it down. I'm going to cut that off. And this is my rotary tool, which I love. And now I'm just going to, like I said, piece this together, and you will not even see this at all. Or I should say, you won't see the line at all. I usually cut my pieces a little bit larger too, instead of like right to the size, because you can always cut off the extra, but if it's too small, because a lot of pieces like these wood pieces are not exactly the same, like one side might be a little bit longer than the other or a little bit more on an angle. I hope that makes sense. But anyway, I'm just piecing this here, and then the bottom there, I will fix that. It didn't come all the way down to the bottom, but I'm going to put some ribbon around it. You'll see in a minute. And so you see, you cannot even see that line at all. So this little piece here with the stars on it, I just took it all apart, and I'm taking the staple out because I want these stars to lay flat. And then I have this God Bless the USA, and I'm just distressing it with my vintage photo distress ink. And I'm also distressing the stars as well. And yeah, I'm fussy. I'm a perfectionist. So let me know, are you a perfectionist too? I just can't slap it on there and be done with it. I have to like mess with it constantly and tweak it here and there. But yeah, so I get it how I like it. I always put it together first before I glue it and eyeball it, make sure that it's good. I have my Titebond Quick and Thick, and I'm going to glue all these 3 pieces on just the way that I have them down there. And then a little hot glue where the Titebond isn't. Yeah, I'm running out. I use it a lot. I'm running out. I love this Titebond stuff. Anyway, I had to take the cap off, as you saw. And then I couldn't find my brush, so I used my finger. That was a little messy. Okay, so I just have this ribbon from the Dollar Tree, the burlap ribbon. I love this stuff. I use it a lot. Every time I go to the Dollar Tree, I'll pick up a roll if they have it. And I'm just going to glue it right down the bottom. It kind of hides the bottom there because I didn't have enough paper to go all the way down. I didn't want to piece it together again more because I thought it would kind of look wonky. And then I have this ribbon, probably got it from Hobby Lobby. I've had it for a couple years. And I'm going to put a piece right in the middle of this burlap. And you can stain the back of this, or you can put craft paper on it to finish it if you like. I did not do it for the purpose of this video, but I will finish it because I'm trying to sell my crafts. I'm trying to finish them completely. And then I distress that, the burlap and the ribbon. And now I have these pit berries, and I cut off, this is going to be the hanger. I cut off, I don't know how, probably like, I don't know, 12 inches, maybe 14 inches, wrapped it around the pencil here just to give it that curly Q look. And then I am going to poke it through the little holes here that were already up here. Now I have this little owl, and when I use it to poke the holes through, you know, whatever I put on it, whether it's tissue paper or a napkin or scrapbook paper, I always poke it through the front. Just in case there's little fragments of paper, I want to poke it through the front, not from the back, through the front, from the back. I hope that sounds, I hope that makes sense. I'm sure it does. Anyway, I'm sorry, I'm a little nasally. I have a cold. I've had it for about a week and a half. Went down to Kentucky. One of my daughters got married. It was just a quick Justice of the Peace ceremony, but she'll have a reception later on, probably next year. And I was quite sick. And then, and then I gave it to one of my other daughters lives down there too. So I think I gave it to her. So we're all sickies. Anyway, that's why I sound nasally. And so you can see what I'm doing here. I just put the hanger on there. I double knotted it, put some glue on there to stabilize it, put a couple more pit berries on the front. And then I just added a little bow. And yeah, that's it. Here's number 2. So I got a tin can. I don't know what was in there. Probably green beans. I love green beans in tin cans. I don't know why. I like fresh vegetables, but I do like vegetables in tin cans too. That's probably terrible, but I do. Anyway, I have the tin can. I have this napkin from the Dollar Tree. And I have the little fans, or like the little decorations from the Dollar Tree. So I removed all the plies from the napkin, and I put some Mod Podge on the can here, and just like a starter strip. So just a couple rows, and then I spritzed the paper because that relaxes the fibers, and then I just Mod Podged it onto the can. You can see what I'm doing here. And then I'm going to do this a couple times. So for those of you that don't know, this is the easiest way, I think, personally, to do this. I do Mod Podge napkins a lot. I love napkins. I love doing this kind of stuff. And I did not get any wrinkles on this at all whatsoever. I was super impressed. So yeah, just go slow and easy. And the fan brush is a big key too, because as you can see, I put Mod Podge on it, and I can kind of poke it under that napkin. And the fan brush is also wide, so it kind of presses everything down and kind of pulls the wrinkles out of it. And so now it's completely dry. I had to let it dry for a couple hours. And then now I'm just cutting off the extra. And it looks so cool because you can kind of see the tin through this napkin, and it just makes it sparkly. And I just love this, how it turned out. It was kind of a surprise to me, but yeah, it looks really good. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to finish the bottom. So I just cut out like a big fireworks little round circle here for the bottom, and I just did the same thing. I just Mod Podged it on the bottom here. And of course, I cut it bigger. I always cut things bigger. I always can't tell you enough. Cut them a little bit bigger because you can always get rid of the excess. Now I have some plastic wrap because I couldn't get it to stick on the inside, and I just pushed it down around the perimeter of the rim there. And then I let that dry. Obviously, I didn't show you that. And then I just cut off the extra. And I don't know why. I just took some ribbon. This is just the Dollar Tree fancy burlap ribbon. And I have a ton of this stuff. I really like it. I use it a lot. And I'm just gluing a strip around the top of it here. And now I have these things here. And there's 3 of them in a pack. And I'm just going to put all 3 of them together exactly the same way. I want them to kind of like be fireworks coming out of the tin can. And so I have this dowel rod or a skewer. It's a skewer from the Dollar Tree. That's what it is, yeah. So I cut the tabs off the end. And I'm kind of measuring it. I'm kind of eyeballing it. So I took the little skewer and then I put hot glue in the middle of it to hold it together. So I'm going to put, I did it to all 3 of them. I want one shorter and then the 2 are, one's taller and one's a little bit taller than the other. So I took some foam and I put it in the bottom here because I'm going to put those in the foam. And then I have just this packing material that I got in an Amazon box. I think you can buy this from the Dollar Tree too. But I save all this stuff. And you could put moss in here too if you like. Oh, you know what would be really cute is like silver, like some silver stuff to make it look like shredded silver. I don't know, packing stuff or whatever. I don't know. That would be kind of cute too. So yeah, I just kind of finagled these in here and I have these little stars and those are from the Dollar Tree. And I didn't paint them. Sometimes I just don't paint those. I like the raw wood sometimes. And I'm just going to glue one in the center of all these. Quick and easy and budget friendly. Number 3, again, budget friendly. Dollar Tree stuff. I have this little thing that I have a bunch of these. I have like 10 of them. I have some jute and I have these little leftover beads. And then I have the cards. These little note cards are from the Dollar Tree, the little flags. So I picked those up. And now what I'm doing is I removed the hanger because I want a red bead in the middle of it. So I'm just going to restring them. I don't know how many put on each side, like 6 on each side with the red one in the middle. And yeah, here. So look, I'm showing you, I'm actually fixing the back instead of doing it at the last minute. So I took that tag off of it. So I'm just cutting out a flag here. Just one, but I'm going to actually use 2 of these note cards. And I thought this was really cute because it was already kind of distressed looking and the lines were kind of wavy and it just added character. And the little stars are silver and they kind of glow. Not glow, they sparkle. And so I popped that in there and you can see I'm creasing it. And this was thick enough because, you know, it's a note card, so I didn't have to paint it. But if it were a napkin or something like that, you would have to paint the inside of that little frame there because you would be able to see through it. But you cannot see through these cards, obviously. And so I use the other flag and I'm just going to piece it together. And that's kind of what I'm doing here. I'm just kind of eyeballing it. And again, you can't see the seam at all. And I just used a glue stick again. And then, I don't know, I was going to keep the frame the way it was at brown, but it kind of bothered me. So now I'm just painting it. I think that is the color ivory. but I wanted it, you know, a different light color. And then now I'm looking at it, I probably should have put a little bit of antique wax on it, but no, it turned out good. Actually, I think the frame matches the stripes on the inside because they're not like, you know, white. They're kind of a off-white color. Now I'm just adding the hanger back on with the little red bead. If I would to do this again, I would put 2 red beads on it because, you know, when you hang it up, um, the little red bead will be offset to the one side or the other side. So if you put 2, then you can hang it and then it would be in the middle. Okay, number 4, we're moving along very quick. And this is another little wall hanger. No, this is not. This is a shelf sitter. So I have that from the Dollar Tree, the stars, and the napkin as well. And I'm painting the stars white. And, you know, all these are very easy, very quick, very budget friendly. And, you know, if you don't decorate, like I really don't decorate for St. Patrick's Day, yeah, right, for you know, 4th of July or Memorial Day, but I like a little pop of something, and normally I just use what I make. So this is a really good if you just want something real quick on a little teeny shelf just to show your patriotism or whatever, you know, this is great. And if you're from another country, just swap out your colors. So it took me a long time to get the paper off that, but I did it. Took it all apart, took all the strings and everything off of it. And then after it was done, I painted it white because I'm using a napkin. You're going to see through it. Same thing. Removed all the plies from the napkin. Then when the paint was dry, I put Mod Podge on it and let that dry. And then I ironed it on, as you can see. Same thing I do all the time, just a different way to put things together. And I think this thing turned out so super cute. It's a cute little shelf sitter. And I didn't put any words on mine like USA or, you know, freedom or whatever. You can certainly do that. I just kind of left this one plain. And I'm just putting tape around the string here so I can just, the jute, so I can just put it through there again. And as you can see, I'm just kind of eyeballing this. I want to clip these on, but they didn't look right clipped on, so I just glued them on, and I glued the stars on top of them, the little clothespins. And again, I did not paint the clothespins because I really do like that raw wood look. I think there's a time to use it and a time not to. And as you can see, I'm just gluing them. It looks like they're clipped right onto the rope or the jute, but they're not. Now I have these little letters from Hobby Lobby. And I'm just going to remove the word freedom. It doesn't make any sense at all. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. So I just took out FREEDOM and I'm just gluing it on the bottom. I'm just trying to make a really quick video here for you guys. I have a big one coming up on Saturday, and it's a collaboration. Okay, number 5. These are the pieces that I have. The scrapbook paper, this little piece is that piece right there is from Walmart. They put the sticker on the front. I have no idea. I was kind of sweating about that, but it came off really easy. So good thing. I'm just going to glue the paper on this. And this is a little shelf sitter. If you want to stand it up, kind of leaning against, you know, the back wall, or you can hang it if you want. It's a little teeny mini little thing. You could put it on a tier tray as well. And I'm doing the same thing, you know, scrapbook paper with a glue stick, take my brayer and push, you know, it into the glue. Took my rotary tool, and I'm just removing the extra. And as you saw, I just took my thumb in there with my nail to crease it. so I could see where the crease was. And I'm leaving all this fussy stuff in here just so you know, like, it's fussy to craft sometimes. It really, really is. And you just have to sit back, enjoy it, go through the process, and, just have fun with it. Don't stress. Sometimes I know I stress. Sometimes I'm like, oh, it's not working. But you know what? It's all about just being comfortable and being free to be able to craft this and relieve the stress in your life. And so you saw me, I just kind of cut out the little holes. Those are like really big. And then I just took the raw stars, I put them on here. Now you can totally customize all these pieces. I just happen to love this scrapbook paper that I got from Hobby Lobby. Take whatever paper you want. I mean, you can paint it if you want. This is just, some ideas. And I have this jute from the Dollar Tree, and it is blue, and then just the original color of jute. I don't know if they still have it. They might. I know they had a white one, a red one, and a blue one. And I'm just really trying to use up what I have because I have a lot. Of course, I'm still buying more stuff, but I buy things that I don't have now instead of buying extras. And yeah, that's it. And here is the whole shebang. All the pieces I made today, all 5, including from my previous video, including 3 other pieces from that. And that's all Patriotic at this time. And that's all I have for you today. I hope I gave you some great ideas, and I will be back very, very soon, Saturday as a matter of fact, with the Swap It, Bop It collaboration. It's a mystery box collaboration with, I believe, 11 other participants, some great people, some great crafters, and I'm very excited about it. So that's all I have for you now, and until I see you on Saturday, have a blessed week. Bye.